Alright, so these are my ingredients I will be working with. I have some red peppers, some tomatoes, some thyme, some celery, carrot, some onion, a shallot, and some garlic. So what I'm going to do is roast them all on a pan. And instead of using veg stock, my Mirepoix, the onion, celery, and carrot is going to be my veg stock, so to speak. And then I'll let that roast, and then I will blitz everything up. Alright guys, so here I have my tray of vegetables. The tomatoes I just cut in half. They were pretty small. I'm not going to use veg stock because I have the carrot, the celery, and the onion, which is like my Mirepoix, and also going to work as my veg stock and to just give added flavor. So I've never done tomato soup before, but you know, this looks pretty basic and pretty easy. So we'll see what the end result will be. Right now I have my oven at 400 degrees. What is that, like Fahrenheit? And I'm going to let that go for maybe like half an hour or 40 minutes. I want to get a little bit of color. The vegetables will shrink up a bit. And yeah, it should intensify the flavor. So once that comes out, I'll put it into my, I guess my pan here, my saucepan, and then I'll let it simmer and then blitz up. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes. This is what our veg is looking like. I did season with some salt, pepper, and olive oil, and I had some thyme sprigs on top. I had about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, and that might seem like it's a lot, but once you roast garlic, it has like a natural, slightly sweet, nutty taste to it. So for me, I'm not alarmed by how much garlic I have. So now I'm going to transfer everything to my saucepan. Alright guys, so I blitzed up the soup. This is what it's looking like. I did give it a taste. It is quite acidic though, so it has a nice color to it. But it's acidic. Let me turn down my heat here. So what I'm going to do is start to add and adjust seasoning. So I'm going to add some sugar. This is what I was worried about, like making the tomato soup. I don't want this to go ketchup on me. So I think that's good. Add some salt. I think that's probably good. And I'm also going to add in some heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add in some butter. And I know this is very unusual, but I'm going to add in a tiny bit of tomato paste. And I'm going to let this cook for about maybe 10 minutes. So I'm happy with the consistency. I like how this is looking. And now I'm going to give it another taste just to see how the seasoning is going. It's good. It's getting there. Needs a little bit more salt. And it needs a little bit more sugar. Let's give this another taste. It's getting there. It's still going to need a bit more salt and some more sugar. I think I'm good with the cream. I don't think I need to add any more cream. I may add a tiny bit more butter. And then I also did make the croutons. So they're here. And it's just olive oil, salt, pepper, and I just toss them at like have them bake at 425 for about, I don't know, like 10 minutes. So once this, I get the adjusting, as I adjust the seasoning to my liking, I'll let this go for like 5-10 minutes, and then I will plate my tomato soup. I'm back, guys. So this is my tomato soup. I garnished it with just some basil, and there's also some pieces of basil inside, and the croutons. I adjust the seasoning to my liking. I'm happy with it. I've never done tomato soup before. It's just something I didn't grow up with, and it could just be a cultural thing too. My background is Caribbean, so yeah. Mom's not really making tomato soup. But yes, I will leave the ingredients below. Measurements were kind of like eyeballed, but yes, I'm going to enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.